Hi there, my name is Whitney, and I'm so glad you are here tonight so I can show you how healthcare workers are reclaiming their health, nervous system, and income without working more hours. Yes, going from overwork to overflow. Before we begin, a quick disclaimer. This presentation is for educational purposes only. Nothing shared here replaces medical, therapeutic, or financial advice. So, let me ask you something. If working harder in healthcare actually created freedom, wouldn't the people saving lives every day be the wealthiest and healthiest people in the world? But that's not what we see. What we see are incredibly intelligent, compassionate people slowly burning through their nervous system, just trying to survive the job. Tonight, I'm going to show you 3 discoveries that completely changed the direction of my life. And if you stay until the end, I'll show you a way some healthcare workers are creating an additional income stream without leaving healthcare and without sacrificing their health. I realize time is valuable. And so when you stay until the end, you will be entered in a $100 gift card drawing. Woo! And there will be some bonus mentorship options available to you as well. I guarantee by the end of this masterclass, you will clearly understand why so many healthcare professionals are exploring this model to create additional income outside of their shifts. This isn't another get rich quick scheme or a side hustle training video. This is a conversation about healthcare professionals protecting their nervous systems, supporting people's health outside the hospital, and building income that doesn't require sacrificing your life to shift work. It's healthcare professionals helping people before they become patients. What I'm about to show you is something that aligns with your profession. It's based on physiology, hydration, and cellular health. So stick around. This is for you. If you care deeply about helping people, but you are feeling overwhelmed by the amount of hours that you keep picking up or that you have signed up to work for. This is for you if you love self-development, personal development, and you take action every time you are given directions. This is definitely for you if you are proud of being in healthcare, but you know the system isn't designed for your long-term health. This is for you if you work overtime, yet you still live on a budget. This is definitely for you if you feel guilty for wanting more because technically you have nicer things now than you did before you had the healthcare job, but it still doesn't sit right. This is not for you if you believe exhaustion is just part of the job. This is definitely not for you if you're just looking and not going to take any action afterwards. This is definitely not for you if you are not interested in learning new things about health or hydration, like just log off. We can still be friends afterwards. um, just want to be very clear. What I want you to know before we continue is I'm not here to pressure anyone into buying something they don't need. That's so annoying to me. This masterclass is about education first, so you can understand the science behind hydration and the opportunity that exists around it. Some of you will simply take this information and use it to improve your own health and hydration at home. Some of you may feel inspired to share it with others in your life. And a small number of you may decide that you want to build an additional income stream around something you genuinely believe in. All of these outcomes are perfectly okay. There is no expectation that you need to do anything beyond learning tonight. My intention is simply to show you what's possible so you can decide if it aligns for your life. I want to be clear about something. I didn't always see this path. I grew up thinking money was only given to those who worked really, really hard and were either airline pilots or doctors. After my mom passed away quite suddenly from cancer in 2017, I really saw no point in living. I was drinking a lot and spending my savings. Money, my job, my life really didn't matter to me anymore. I was in a really dark place. And then in 2019, I got sober. And then you all know what happened in 2020. Then in 2021, I had my son. However, my nervous system was shot. My body was exhausted. And following the COVID pandemic, RSV happened and it rocked my world. I thought that I was burnt out before COVID. Now I was honestly not sure how I'd make it another 15 to 20 years doing the same job for the rest of my life. But honestly, I thought this was just how life was going to be, and I saw no way out. I wanted to spend more time with my son. I was always exhausted, and in 2022, I found breath work. Breath work, I believe, opened something up inside of me and made me available to think outside the box. And in 2023, I read Rich Dad, Poor Dad, and then I saw this opportunity, the one I'm about to show you, come across my screen, and it changed my mindset. Just 8 months ago, in June 2025, I quit my respiratory job for good. I have now gone all in on this business, and I am so happy. Really, really, it's been so much fun. Just imagine working when you want to work, making more money than your wage or salary says you can make. No capped income. Imagine working less and making more. Imagine doing something that serves everyone in your community and beyond. Imagine working on your health and your spirit and your mind all at the same time, connecting you with like-minded individuals. Imagine having no budget. Imagine traveling first class. So here's the deal I want to make with you. Give me your full attention for the next 30 minutes. Close your other tabs. Put your phone down, because what I'm about to show you could change the way you think about health, hydration, and income forever. Just take a deep breath. Close your eyes. Breathe in and breathe out. And let's get into it. The 3 discoveries I'm going to share with you tonight are: number 1, why so many healthcare professionals are exhausted, financially stuck, and overworked, even though they followed the right path. Number 2, how healthcare professionals are creating income outside of their shifts using the wellness industry. And number 3, why you don't need to be salesy, famous, or an influencer to do this. So number 1, the truth exposed. Most healthcare professionals were taught a very simple formula. Go to school, get the degree, work hard, pick up shifts, earn more money. And at first, that works. But after a few years, many people start noticing something uncomfortable. Your income is still tied to your physical presence. If you stopped working, the money stops. And for people in the healthcare, that creates a unique problem because the work itself is physically, emotionally, and mentally demanding. You're constantly giving energy to patients, families, and coworkers, which means the system is asking you to trade your energy for income forever. Until you read Rich Dad, Poor Dad or any other financial book and you learn about these 4 quadrants. Robert Kiyosaki calls them the cash flow quadrant, and you can see leveraging your time, leveraging your money means that you're going to leverage your time. Passive income is when money works for you, which is what I'm like, yes, that's what I want. I want to be an investor. I want to be smart with my money. I don't want to continue always trading my time for money. It just doesn't seem fair. The shift that many healthcare professionals are starting to make is this. Instead of only working inside the healthcare system, they begin building income around wellness education and tools that help people outside the hospital as well as inside the hospital. That allows them to create additional income streams, flexibility in their schedule, and eventually income that continues even when they are not working a shift. Not because they left helping people, but because they expanded how they help people. And that's when we move into the shift. Shifting. Most healthcare professionals understand something most people don't. Chronic illness rarely starts overnight. It develops slowly through things like inflammation, oxidative stress, dehydration, environmental toxins. But here's the problem. The healthcare system is mostly designed to treat symptoms, not always prevent the root causes. The hospital is great for emergency care, not so much for preventative care. And that's why many healthcare professionals are starting to explore wellness tools that helps people support their health earlier. And as you can see, this is the K8. It's the water ionizer. It's the flagship model. It has been known to last up to 30 years. The company's been around for 50 years. It can replace all the bottled water that you drink, all-purpose cleaners, bleach, laundry detergent. It can wash your fruits and veggie, makeup remover, toner. It's really unique. Speaking of unique, one of the most fascinating areas right now is what we just talked about, molecular hydrogen and hydrogen-rich water. Hydrogen has been studied for its ability to act as a selective antioxidant, support cellular hydration, and reduce oxidative stress. But you're probably wondering, oh, Whitney, I'm good. Like I drink, Ben's water's good, or I'm on the well, or, we collect rainwater. Or, I go fill up my own jug of spring water. And that's great. However, there are some things. The biggest one right now I've heard is, but I have this reverse osmosis thing. And unfortunately, that strips beneficial minerals. And then I've also seen the Berkey, which actually can give you a more aluminum in your water because it's going through that aluminum filtration system. It also takes really long to filter it. Again, this system is creating hydrogen-rich water. It's an ionizer and not so much as it is a filter. It does filter the water, but it's known for more of its qualities around hydration. There are now thousands of clinical studies exploring hydrogen-rich water's impact on health and recovery. For many healthcare professionals, sharing this information becomes a natural extension of what they already believe in, which is prevention, education, empowering people with tools that support their bodies. Just put hydrogen-rich water in PubMed and you will find thousands of peer-reviewed studies. They're also backed Here is a team of wellness practitioners and leaders, chiropractors, from chiropractors to dentists, registered nurse there, naturopathic director, and many, many more that I know of personally. Also, some athletes. Maybe you know him, Tom Brady. Anybody? He has one. Kelly Slater. Also, um, Mariah Carey has one in her RV. I'm like, what a stud, studess. What a queen. I love it. And this awesome article inside Men's Journal, Why Pro Athletes Are Swearing by Kangen Water System. Wow, what a great article. I love this. Look it up, check it out. So another little discovery is you might be thinking, okay, I love that. I love this. I love this so far. But Whitney, I'm just like not a salesperson. I didn't learn sales in respiratory school. I have my master's in science, health informatics, not business. But good news is you don't need a business background. The truth is, the people doing the best in this space are often healthcare workers, educators, and wellness professionals who simply care about helping others and are willing to share what works. So, what is direct sales? Well, I can give you really easy examples. So, I just got this cute shirt at Athleta, and I had a friend compliment me today, and I said, well, Athleta's having a sale. Go down and get one. And so I just shared it with her. I did sell her on it because she went and got one, but I didn't earn anything. So I didn't really do a direct sale, but that's typically how you would go about doing that. That is a direct sale minus the earning part. And so this direct sales industry is not an MLM, not a pyramid scheme. A lot of people get confused, which totally understand. However, this is different. And here's why, right? Like no sign up fees, no memberships, no auto ships. You don't have to keep any of the product on at home with you. It is made to order. Gosh, you can leave and come back and still have your rank, which is important. And you get paid almost right away. So you're not waiting and waiting and waiting a month later for all the sales to come in. Healthcare workers are using wellness technology to create income, and here's why. Because this market is just going up and up and up. It's expected to grow. It's valued right now in 2021, it was valued at 2.38 billion, and it's projected to grow. The water ionizer market is projected to grow to 3.4 billion by 2027. And that's just like the starting point of it really going off. And so perhaps you're wondering, okay, what is this? What do I earn? What do I earn? I can share. I understand that part, but what do I earn? And it took me a long time to understand this, but really, if percentages are your thing, which they kind of are my thing, is at 1A, you're making like 6%. 2A, you're making around 12%. 3A, you're making 20% of the product that you're selling. Right. So as a respiratory therapist, I made around 6% of total, money that the hospital would charge a patient. And that's just rough math. But as you can see, just the K8 ionizer there, if you just purchase one K8, you can make all the way up to 6A. You're making $2,000 per sale, which is so cool. Of course, if you invest more, you make more. The ionizer, the Anespa, and the Ukon there. I invested in the quad because I saw the commission structure and I was like, wow, that is incredible. like 3A, which is where I am right now. I'm almost to 4A, one sale away. I was like, that's how much I make after 2 weeks in the hospital working, sometimes a little bit of overtime there. And so that's just one sale, I can make $2,000. And that's starting with 2K8s, the Anespo, which is a water filter, and then the Ukon, which is a turmeric. And then you can see more products, more money. The more you invest, the more you make. It's that simple. As you can see, I did the quad. I actually didn't do the M guard. Instead, I did the K8. So be a little bit more there. And then just a quick overview of what the difference between a direct sale is and an indirect sale. And a direct sale is you selling directly to the person. And then an indirect sale is the person you sold to selling to other people that you still make money from. You still get a piece of the pie. However, you do have to have a direct sale to move up each rank. So, Jess here might have already surpassed you at this point. She made a lot of sales. She's probably above you at this point. So, this was also something that really caught my eye. I loved this. I was like, wow, by the time you get to 6A 2-3 right here, you will get paid for life every month. You can will this to your children, which is amazing, or a friend if you don't have any children. The bonuses are great. They just keep coming. How we share this. So if you have an Instagram account, Facebook account, and you're posting on there already, we just encourage you to use that same account and just share it like you would anything else. You're going out to dinner. What's the difference? You're going out to dinner to eat and you share your food. It's the same thing. You're just sharing a product that you love so you can sell it and earn money doing stuff you already do. If you're like, no way, I hate Instagram, I hate Facebook, I'm not on there, I encourage you to look at the offline strategy. Loaner machines and then doing water demos have been super successful and they're really fun. Wellness centers and physical, you can open up a physical water store, which would be so cool to have in Bend. So what we've covered today so far is the difference between trading hospital shifts for income and building leveraged income in the wellness space. Why healthcare professionals are uniquely positioned to thrive in the wellness education economy. Your credibility, your education, and the passion for helping people are already give you an advantage. Why wellness technology and hydration education are becoming powerful tools. You don't need to be an entrepreneur or an influencer. You just need to have the passion and the energy to share this in your space. We teach you everything, and it's a super supportive community. Just to recap the 3 discoveries that we made. Number 1, healthcare professionals were taught to trade time for money, which means no shift, no income. But there is another model emerging where healthcare professionals are able to create additional income streams outside of their hospital shifts. Number 2, hydration and oxidative stress are 2 of the most overlooked health conversations today. Most people are walking around chronically dehydrated at a cellular level. Healthcare professionals who understand this are starting to educate others and share these tools too. Number 3, you do not need to be a salesperson. I certainly wasn't. I have my master's in science of health informatics. It's not business, not sales. It's health systems. The people doing the best in this space are often nurses, respiratory therapists, chiropractors, and wellness professionals because people already trust them when they share tools that support their health. This model simply allows them to educate, share, and earn when someone chooses to invest. Imagine, just take a deep breath again. Let's close our eyes. and let's imagine. Take a deep breath. And imagine waking up in a few years, and realizing you're still helping people, but you're no longer sacrificing your health to do it. You have time. Your nervous system feels calm. And income, it's coming in, whether you're clocked in or not. But information alone isn't going to change your life. Knowledge without action is just another webinar you watched. That's why I created a system to help healthcare professionals integrate this technology into their lives and share it with others who need it. Here's what you get access to today. I know life is busy, right? And getting more information, we just briefly went over this. Getting more information is very helpful. And so I'm including this one-on-one strategy call to discuss next steps, and learn more about the business. It's valued at $97. But that's not all. I am also giving you access to our discovery process to dive deep into why this matters now. This is valued at $297. And that's not all, because knowledge is power, and you will have access to our digital course. This is a total value of $2,394. And I'm actually going to give it to you completely free if and when you sign up in the next 24 hours for your call. I will throw in a 6-week mentorship when you sign up with a trifecta or a quad. You will receive this bonus offer: 3 months of automation paid for, 3 sessions of breathwork or astrology reading for $600 is priceless. So, first thing is, book your discovery call. And then when you sign up with a trifecta or a quad, you will receive all of this bonus offer for free. Yay! If something inside of you has been saying there has to be another way, you're not crazy. Most healthcare professionals feel it. We entered this field to help people. But somewhere along the way, the system started asking us to sacrifice our own health and freedom to do it. The best way to understand if this is a good fit for you is to have a conversation, because everyone's situation is different. Some people want a small side income. Some people want to replace a hospital paycheck. Some people simply want a better water and a healthier home. All of those paths are possible. So the next step is to book a short discovery call with me or my mentor, Joe Mold. And on that call, we will discuss your goals to see if this aligns for what you want. When you sign up with a trifecta or a quad, you will receive that bonus offer. You really have 2 choices. You can leave this webinar and keep doing the exact same things, the exact same way that you've always been doing it forever, trading your time for money, or you can start building something that supports your health, your freedom, and your future. Thank you so much for joining. I'm Whitney again, and I cannot wait to hear from you. Thank you.